It's now time to visit one of my most anticipated theme parks of the world, Ferrari World. Are we ready? Let's go. Let's go. Time for opening. Straight to Formula Rossa. For years, I've absolutely wanted to ride this attraction. Formula Rossa, the world's fastest roller coaster, going to 149.1 miles per hour. The world's fastest roller coaster. Let's go. So excited for this. I'm so excited. Oh my god. We're about to go on the world's fastest roller coaster.
Hold on to your testicles.
Yeah, it's going to be a long one. Let's go. So we've just come off our first ride on Formula Rossa. We're on the front row.
The only way it has to be.
The only way it has to be ridden on its first time. What did you think, Sean?
I thought it was unbelievable. I was thinking when the first launched, I was like, it's not too bad, and then it just kicks up a gear and it just keeps going. I'm just like, ah!
It's absolutely unreal. Like, realistically, like, it just keeps going. And one of my, because I'm an F1 fan, absolute massive F1 fan. I'm a Red Bull fan, but not a Ferrari fan. But hey ho, who cares? But at the beginning, it said we had Crofty go, "It's lights out and away we go," and that was like the greatest moment for me. I was like, oh my god, this is fantastic. But yeah. That's a 10 out of 10 for me.
That's
fantastic.
a 10 out of 10. But I didn't even mind the sand particles hitting me on the first.
You can still feel wind and stuff hitting you in your face. Like, because I've got a polo on, my polo was going like into my neck. So yeah, good ride. So it's now time for Turbo Track, the other roller coaster here. There's 6 here in total. We're gonna have a ride on this, but we're gonna put all the stuff in lockers. Can't take it up to the station. So yeah, there we go. So we've just done Turbo Track. Quite enjoyed that. We did it backwards. And yeah, quite enjoyed that, to be honest, Sean.
Yes, it was very good, Jake.
That's good. I don't know if that in Sean's mouth is our USB for the photos.
Yes,
We bought the unlimited photo pass. Basically, we wanted to buy the on-ride picture. Ooh, Mission Ferrari's testing. Ooh. Yeah, wanted to buy the on-ride picture for Formula Rossa, and it was £38 for one. So we thought, yeah, let's just buy the on-ride full day on my one, and that's 70 quid. However, we get all the photos all day, and we're gonna be here all day and get multiple rides on everything. So realistically, it's perfectly fine. We've just been on Flying Aces, the Intamin winged coaster. Quite good actually, quite enjoyed that. We sat at the back row, but you can really feel that Hyperion rattle, can't you? It's got a very strong rattle, not as strong as Hyperion's, but yeah, I quite enjoyed that. Wouldn't mind trying that towards the front, but yeah, there you go. Time for our first dark ride, made in Maranello. So let's go.
Tested in the wind tunnel in Maranello.
Here we go, the wind. You didn't even give us the wind? I don't think it'll blow wind.
Once everyone is happy with the design, at the Maranello foundry, the metal alloys are heated to 800 degrees Celsius and poured into individual molds. Natural light, trees and plants help to create the perfect working environment. 360 degrees to provide a series of tough protective layers. Then it's the turn of Ferrari's graceful robots, who paint the car in the customer's chosen color.
Made in Maranello. Good. Enjoyed that. Very educational attraction. Very looks dated compared to some of the stuff we've seen today, especially Flying Aces queue line. and stuff like that. You can just update stuff. But to be honest, enjoyed that. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And they let you film on it.
Yeah, let us film. But yeah, there you go, guys. Look at the cute, cool theming. Time for the Ferrari Challenge GT. So yes, I like this queue line so far. Looks good. Oh, admission. There we go. I was a bit confused where we had to go then, but yeah, let's go. Oh God, there's the station. There we go. My shoulders are in pain right now. That was very uncomfortable on the shoulders. Launches were quite intense for a kids ride. There was some unnecessary braking. Sean, any more? Yeah, that's how we all feel right now. But yeah, coolio, good. Yeah. As it's right next to the last ride we've just done, it's time for Speed of Magic. Yeah, let's do this. It's got quite a very hefty queue line. So yeah.
Then prove it. Come and get it. Come on.
Time for driving with the champion, however. So yeah. So I haven't got a clue what this is, but we'll find out. So we've just done that driving simulator thing, very aggressive. Basically it was just a drive with Michael Schumacher. That was it. Quite intense.
Yes, very intense.
Very intense.
Buckle up, you're in for a bumpy ride.
Yeah, you are. But something else has just opened, and this is potentially one of the main reasons we're doing this trip this month, because of this attraction. Let's go. Mission Ferrari has been under construction, I mean, for years. It's time to actually finally get on it. So we have just completed Mission Ferrari, the Dynamic Attractions 5D coaster. That is something else. Absolutely incredible experience. And I've got to say, it's an experience, not an attraction. Like, you go into the queue line and you're seeing all like the mission stuff and etc. and what your job is to do. And like literally, you go around in this Ferrari, got like speakers in the ears, like with the cars of the noise. You got an onboard soundtrack. You got one or two launches forward. Was it, Sean? It was one, wasn't it? It was two. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was just awesome.
But also, there's some spoilers from this point onwards, so if you don't want to know what happens on Mission Ferrari, just skim about a few seconds. But also, there's a motion platform which like moves completely, and then you go on your back and then you drop backwards, which is a pretty cool moment.
For another inversion.
Into another backwards inversion. And then also you've got the, what was the next bit? Yeah.
It had like a backwards helix.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
And then into the sideways drop.
Into the sideways drop. The sideways drop wasn't as intense as we thought it would be.
No, it was tiny.
It's a bit tiny, but
it was good.
It's something different. But honestly, fantastic, absolutely incredible. And that's what made that and Formula Rossa the trip worth it, to be honest.
It's that good, we can't even voice its sentences coherently.
Yes.
It was that good.
There we go. Thumbs up. So we're going to be doing some racing simulators now. Very, very cool.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom. Look at this. It says Ferrari World Dhabi. Free merch here.
Worth about £3, that.
I know. It's because it says Ferrari on it. But yeah, there we go. I'm on Alan Cross, so let's go. Now that was pretty cool. That was really, really cool. I would. Now time for one of the only other dark rides we've not done. Benno's Great Race. We're dark ride with shooty thing. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. It's not working. Oh wait, it is. Wait, it's a trackless dark ride. What? Yeah, it was an okay ride. It was fun. Enjoyed it. But yeah, we're gonna go in the Ferrari Champions Museum. As you can see, Mr. Evans is filming this vlog. Ooh. Right, we're gonna go in the Ferrari Champions Museum. Let's go. So we're about to go onto these cars driving ride. It's like Autopia, but with what, like literally theming. So yeah, broom broom. I'm just got the cars theme stuck in my head in a minute. So Sean, welcome to your first driving lesson.
Thank you very much. It's about time someone let me on the road with my medical condition. Welcome to Italy, Jake. As a thank you for driving me around Europe, here's my little treat for you. Keep hands and legs inside the vehicle at all times. But first, we are taking a stop in Firenze. Firenze, where people speak fluent Firenze, and everyone is friends with one another. See? Maltesino, famous for where Gino di Campo once touched a lady in a rumpus.
Wow, it's leaning.
It is leaning. It's wonderful.
Wow. Thank you for taking me back to this place.
Absolutely no problems at all. If you look on the left, there's some beautiful fountains as we go past that famous Italian site, Turbo Track.
Wow, Turbo Track looks so modern.
It does look very much for coming along on my Italiano tour. Bellissimo.
So as the sun sets here in Abu Dhabi, and while we're here at Ferrari World, we've just taken a sunset ride there on Flying Aces. That was running a lot better than earlier. Didn't have the rattle, I realised. And you were on the wing seat, weren't you?
Yeah, I was a bit scared, to be honest. I was praying to God that the welding was going to hold tight. That was pretty traumatic for me. That was a scary seat.
We're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
We're currently heading to Formula Rossa to go and have a ride on that, hopefully, depending on the queue.
The sun's just gone down now.
Yeah, we've literally just stood on the viewing platform for Flying Aces and just watched the sun gently set.
It flies down there, doesn't it? The sunrise this morning must have been about 10 seconds maximum from it being behind the horizon to above.
Yeah.
Same when it sets, it just flies down.
Phew.
Just like Formula Rossa.
There we go.
Going
Right, off to Formula Rossa we go. Night ride on Formula Rossa. It just gets better and better every time. Sean, are you okay, sir?
I think I pooped myself.
Okay. But yeah, the Formula Rossa, great. I just think it's great. Absolutely adore it. And we've still got an hour and 20 minutes till park close, and that had no queue as we just got into the station. So we're going to go do Mission Ferrari again, because we've only done that once, and then come back and do that again. So, yeah.
I was cleaned up by it.
You'll be cleaned up by then, that's perfectly fine. So we have come off not one, not two, but three back-to-back rides there on Formula Rossa, the world's fastest roller coaster. My God, it's absolutely incredible. It just got better and better every time, didn't it? You can see the hair. There you go. Honestly, it's a fantastic ride, and it's just that initial launch. You're nothing like that in the world. It may not have the most snappiest launch at the beginning, but towards the end, it's flying. But yes, right, we're going to head to the exit, and end our day here at Le Ferrari World here in Abu Dhabi. So there we go. We've come to the end of our day here at Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi. What do you think to the park, Sean?
Bellissimo!
It's a fantastic park. It's got some fantastic world-class coasters. The highlight of the day is Formula Rossa.
100%.
100%. It's incredible. Best coaster in the UAE.
It's the best coaster
in the UAE. I think like what we said at the end of Sean's vlog today. Yeah, go check that one out as well. Mission.
Look in the description.
No, it was up in the card somewhere.
Okay.
There you go. Is Mission Ferrari. That was.
Yeah, that was worth the trip. If Formula Rossa was closed, obviously you'd been gutted.
Yeah.
But Mission Ferrari, it took me by surprise. There was stuff in there that I haven't seen on any other coaster in the world.
But yeah, there you go. That's the end of our vlog here from Ferrari World. There we go. Goodbye. time for us to head into the Hall of Justice and head on. I can see a Scooby-Doo attraction which you've been waiting for all day, so let's go on, John.